Colorado High School Activities Association softball is on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network this afternoon from Lyons High School. It's another Patriot League clash with the visiting Brush Bee Diggers taking on the Lyons Lions. I'm John Beltran, and the Bee Diggers are coming off a solid weekend in which they went 3-1 with victories over Ray Yuma, Fort Lupton, a winning team this year, and Lyman. And an 11-4 loss to Rocky Ford. They're 5-5 overall. This Lions team, 2 losing seasons in a row, has come through this year, and they're young in some areas. They have a record of 11-2. Bee Digger starting lineup brought to you by B&B Appliance with over 30 years of experience at 502 Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. Batting first for the Bee Diggers is the pitcher Avery Lefevre. Alicia Hernandez hits second. Shortstop Brisa Aguirre Garcia is the third hitter. Tegan Haluska hits fourth. Third baseman Reach Lamberts hits fifth. Brianna Ludgate, the catcher, hits sixth. Michelle Headley bats seventh. Karima Castillo in left hits eighth. And Molly Wolf, the right fielder, is batting ninth. At first base is Greta Winya for Lyons. Ellie McGaldy at second. Anna Santisteban at third. The shortstop is Leora Hagan as the opening pitch. The first pitch is brought to you by Buildings by Design, swung on and fouled off to the right by Avery Lefevre. Let's set the outfield here for Lyons. And the pitch, and that's low. Mesa Genzel's in left, Phoebe Mollenberg in center. Hannah Shiravelli in right. Behind the plate is Ava Vasquez. And in the circle, Cece Shiravelli. 1 ball, 1 strike to Avery Lefevre, the pitch. And that is high with a rise ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Lefevre awaits the offering. Swung on and fouled back. In on the fist, Lefevre hitting .500. She's the second leading hitter on this team. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 72 degrees at first pitch from Lyons. And the offering. Swing and a drop by the catcher. They're going to have to throw her out, and Vasquez tosses to first for the out as Lefevre goes down swinging, 1 down. And that'll send up Alicia Hernandez. That pitch was a little bit up and away, but you got to go for that one. I think it was still in the strike zone. Alicia hitting .500 as well against this hard-throwing right-hander, Cece Shiravelli. The pitch, swing and a miss and a pitch away. No balls and 1 strike. The Bee Diggers in their road whites with the black pants and the royal blue pants for Lyons with the white jerseys and the blue lettering. The offering, foul to the screen. On a rise ball, no balls and 2 strikes. Tough week for Brush. They've got Sterling coming up on Thursday, and they're having an excellent season. Lyons and Sterling are both top 10 teams in Class 3A. The pitch, swing and a miss and a rise ball up and away. And Alicia Hernandez strikes out on 3 pitches, 2 down. Here's the .560 hitter, junior Brisa Aguirre Garcia, second on the team in RBIs with 11. She's got 2 home runs, the only 2 Brush has hit this year. Shiravelli to the plate, and that is inside, riding inside on the right-handed hitting shortstop for Brush. 1 ball and no strikes. A big hole up the middle. The offering, swing and a miss. Shiravelli bringing some heat. 1 ball and 1 strike. The second baseman, McGaldy, shading towards first, now taking a step to her right. And the pitch, up and away off the glove of Vasquez. Ball 2, strike 1, just underway on a gorgeous day in Lyons. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 down and the bases empty. Awaiting is Brisa Aguirre Garcia. The pitch, changeup is in the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strike. With the RBI leader for Brush, Tegan Haluska, the lone left-handed hitter on deck. The pitch, Swung on and grounded to short. It's to Hagen right there, tosses the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning on that three-hopper to Leora Hagen. Let's head to the bottom of the first inning. The Bee Diggers do not score. Lyons is coming to bat. A 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Bee Diggers were retired in order in the top of the first inning. Here's the lineup for the Lyons at 11-2. Batting first is the second baseman, Ellie McGaldy. Leora Hagen, the shortstop, at second. Ava Vasquez hits third. Greta Winya, the first baseman, is the cleanup hitter. Cece Sharavelli hits fifth. Anna Santisteban hits sixth. Mesa Gansel, the left fielder, hits seventh. Phoebe Mollenberg eighth. And Hannah Sharavelli ninth against right-hander Avery Lefevre. The pitch. That's a beauty right down the middle, belt high. Tegan Haluskas at first. Alicia Hernandez at second. Reese Lambert at third. Brisa Aguirre Garcia is at short. 0-1 here to McGaldy. The offering. Foul to the screen. In left is Karime Castillo. Michelle Headley's in center. The right fielder is Molly Wolf. And Brianna Ludgate is behind the plate. No balls and 2 strikes to the opening hitter here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch, and that's upstairs with a rise ball. Nice spot there. McGaldy hitting .410. They're hitting .317 as a club. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch, and that is low, below the knees. It's 2-2 to McGaldy. With Leora Hagen waiting to hit next. Lefevre ready. And the pitch upstairs. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The issue with the Bee Diggers this year has been on the other side with pitching and defense. It's something they just want to clean up as much as possible. And the 3-2. Swung on and lifted foul. Not a play off to the left. The Bee Diggers with a team ERA of 8.36. But the fielding has been equally rough for Brush. We'll do it again at 3-2. The Bee Diggers this year have committed 27 errors in 10 games. I'm not sure they have all of them up here. I'm looking at 9 games worth, so maybe a little bit more than 27. 3-2 pitches coming here to McGaldy. Swung on and fisted foul off to the right. Hanging tough against right-hander senior Avery Lefevre. And they're working this pitcher. Already 7 pitches to the opening hitter McGaldy. And was that catcher's interference? Are they calling catcher's interference on the swing? That's the only thing that could have been awarded. Well, apparently we have now 3 umpires, 2 in the field and 1. What is that? I mean, that's got to be called by the home plate umpire. That's ridiculous. The pitch, squaring to bunt, lays it up the third base side, foul. I've never seen that. I mean, what in the world is that? That is ridiculous. If that's not called by the home plate umpire, it should have just been a straight-up foul ball instead of catcher's interference on a 3-2. Okay, I'm glad now I know they've changed the rules. That is ridiculous. The pitch to Hagen, squaring to bunt, the changeup, and she waved at it and missed. Oh, what a pitch by Lefevre. It's 0-2. Leora Hagen, the shortstop, batting .154, only a freshman, but yet out of the 2-hole. Lefevre ready. The pitch, swung on, lined, and caught by the second baseman, Alicia Hernandez. Back to first as McGaldy 1 out. A little flare off the end of the bat, and Alicia was right there. Coach Odell shifted this around the last few games. Now Lambert at third and Hernandez at second. Earlier in the season, it was the opposite. Ava Vasquez now standing in, a freshman hitting .500. The pitch, Swung on right back to the circle and to second. That's going to be 1. Throw to first will be late. You get the lead out at second with Aguirre Garcia covering. That will go 1-6 on the fielder's choice. 2 down. Here is Greta Winya. Man, this team is deep with a freshman hitting .436. And some level of stoppage here, just replacing the softball. I'm not sure why. Two down, a runner at first. No score, bottom of the first inning in Lyons. And the pitch in the dirt. Scooped up by Ludgate. Apply for the loan you need for your dream home fully online at Bank of Colorado. That's bankofcolorado.com. 1 ball and no strikes. To Winya, the pitch. Rise ball is upstairs. 2-0. Well, I think Tom Odell might have wanted that a strike, but it was high. A little bit high. And the offering. Swung on, line towards right field. That'll drop for a base hit. And it's off the body of Molly Wolf chasing it down. That allows the runner to take second. Here comes the runner to the plate. And scoring on the play is Vasquez. It'll be a base hit and a miscue in right field. No RBI, and Lyons leads 1-0. Yeah, once the ball was misplayed after the base hit, that allowed the base runner, Ava Vasquez, to score. And at second is Greta Winya. Here's the opposing pitcher, Cece Sharavelli. Lefevre delivers. Rise ball is upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Sharavelli hitting .375. Well above the team average. And the offering. Swung on and grounded foul along the third base side. 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll have some Saturday games coming up a little bit later on this month within the Patriot League. So we'll cover all the Patriot League games and any playoff games the Bee Diggers will be involved in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second Saturday of October is the regionals. The pitch. Changeup is lifted down the right field side. That's going to be trouble. It'll drop for a base hit. Around third is Winya, and she will score. Throw to second late. Oh, man, that's a bad luck. Texas League double by Cece Sharavelli, and Lyons leads 2-0. And both runs scored with 2 down. Excellent pitch thrown by Lefevre, just bad luck for Brush. Anna Santisteban, a senior, hitting .161. And the pitch is a strike. No balls and 1 strike. A 2-0 leader in the bottom of the first inning. Lefevre delivers low. Ball gets away, but only right in front of Ludgate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, it's been an odd inning so far with a catcher's interference awarded by the head coach, and then the umpire agreed somehow, even though there was not a call immediately. Never seen that. The pitch swung on and grounded up the middle. That's a base hit into center. Rounding third and staying right there is Sharavelli off Anna Santisteban's 3rd hit of the inning for Lyons. And again, this is 2-out thunder for Lyons, and here's Mesa Ganzel. Ganzel batting .242, a junior. It's a nice blend of freshmen and seniors in the starting lineup. And again, Ganzel, the junior. 1st and 3rd with 2 down. And Lefevre to the plate. Swing and a miss on a pitch down and in. That was a 3/4 swing. Ganzel unsure about that when she went 0-1. They've come through with 3 consecutive hits with 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. And the pitch, foul to the backstop and a pitch up in the zone. No balls and 2 strikes. Lyons has already won more games than they did each of the last 2 seasons. They had 8 wins in 2021 and 10 wins last year. They're 11-2 right now. No balls and 2 strikes. Lefebvre looking to put the hitter away. The pitch, up and away, runner to second. The throw's going to go to the second baseman. Runner breaks for the plate. I don't know why that was made. Chiaravelli scored easily. I'm not sure what the Bee Diggers did there. I know you want to, if you're going to throw that, that's got to be cut off much earlier because there wasn't even a play at the plate. And it's 3-0 Lions, excuse me. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. Too bad that didn't happen 1 pitch earlier. That would have prevented a 3rd run from scoring. Nonetheless, Lyons has 3 runs on 3 hits. The Bee Diggers with a miscue and 1 left. Actually, 2. The catcher's obstruction is referenced as an error in the scorebook. Let's head to the second inning. It's Lions 3, Brush nothing on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back at Lions, 3-0 Lions as we head to the second inning. CC Chiaravelli registered a couple of strikeouts. In the top of the first, here is the RBI leader for Brush, Tegan Haluska. First baseman, the pitch, foul to the backstop. Got underneath that pitch just a tad, no balls and 1 strike. Haluska is hitting .450. Solid first baseman for the Bee Diggers. The right-hander to the plate, upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Despite the 2 strikeouts, Chiaravelli still needed just 13 pitches in the opening frame to retire Brush, and that one is upstairs as well, 2-0. Yeah, the most puzzling game for Lions this season was losing at home to Sterling, 14-0. Figured that game would go down to the wire. The pitch, swing and a miss up in the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Haluska, Lambert, and Ludgate. In the Brush second, hopefully more than that. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch tailing away. Strikeout number 3 for CC Chiaravelli, 1 down in the second. Oh, that should be I got 3 strikes there. Yeah, that's. Are you kidding me?
That's 3 strikes.
All right. Yeah, there should be 1 down. Illegal pitch. Thank you, Travis. All right. All right, so the pitch was called, the illegal pitch called before. All right, so that should be a ball awarded. It's got 3-2 up there, but that'll be 3-2. So now it's a full count pitch to Haluska. The offering, foul to the backstop on a changeup. And that call was made by the field umpire. 3 balls and 2 strikes, so no strikeout of Haluska. The pitch, now it's a strikeout on a pitch up and away on a legal pitch. 1 down. Here is Reese Lambert. 3 strikeouts for CC Chiaravelli. Lambert hitting .320. Right-handed hitting third baseman. The pitch up and away off the glove of Vasquez. She's had trouble holding on to some of these pitches. But again, she's only a freshman and getting used to that position at the varsity level. And Chiaravelli does bring it. The offering, swing and a miss on a pitch up and in. Bell tie, it's 1-1. Well, the first time around the order can be the most challenging for Brush. It is so far. The offering. And that is fisted on the ground to the second baseman, McGaldy. An underhand toss to first, and that was sloppy, but on one hop, Winya scoops it out, and there's 2 down. Another illegal pitch. Well, they got to tell Chiaravelli what she's doing wrong. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike on the board there. I've got 2-1. Should be 2-1 now if that was an illegal pitch. 3-0 Lions, top of the second inning. And I'm wondering if when she's releasing, that foot is not on the rubber. That she's striding so much that by the time the ball is released, she's well off that rubber. The pitch swung on and fisted foul, not a play off to the right. It's 2-2. I don't know if I've seen 2 illegal pitches in a season, and now we've had it in the same half inning. But she struck out Haluska moments ago. 2-2 to Lambert. Swinging a foul off to the right, chasing it. The first baseman, Winyan, out of play. Up against the side of the fence, and it stays at 2-2. Lions with 3 runs on 3 hits. The Bee Diggers committed 2 errors in the opening frame. Brush looking for their first hit as they bat in the second. And the 2-2 offering up and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to third baseman Reese Lambert. And the pitch fouled back. She's hanging tough. Solid plate appearance for Reese Lambert with Brianna Ludgate on deck. It'll be another 3-2 to Lambert from the right-hander, CC Sharavelli. Here it is. Lifted down the right side into foul territory. Long run. It's going to drop for a foul ball as Hannah Sharavelli and Greta Winya gave chase. Remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Reese Lambert. 1 down, bases empty, top of the second. The Bee Diggers are looking for their first base runner. The offering upstairs, it's a walk. So Lambert is the first to reach for Brush. And that sends up Brianna Ludgate. Ludgate hitting .316. Yeah, the Bee Diggers are hitting 70 points higher than Lions, but Lions is the better record. Swing and a miss. Just above the knees, swing right through it. It's 0-1. To the Bee Digger catcher, Ludgate. Awaiting the pitch, and here it is. Swing and a miss and a rise ball. Runner goes to second. The throw is going to be into center field, and then it gets away, and racing for third is Lambert. The throw is going to be late, and that will be an error on the catcher, Vasquez. So give Lambert a stolen base. And the error to the catcher, Vasquez, sending Lambert to third. If Ludgate can put it in play on the ground, that would score a run for Brush. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. That pitch was up and away. And that's the perfect pitch if you're a pitcher. 0-2, you don't want to throw a strike. She didn't there, and Ludgate went fishing. Second strike out of the inning, 4th of the game for CC Sharavelli. Here's Michelle Headley. Headley, the center fielder. And that one is scooped up. Nice block there by Vasquez. Headley batting .364. Yeah, I saw today Strasburg. Strasburg is second in the selection and seeding index, and the Bee Diggers were tied with them last Thursday at 9 in the 5th inning before Strasburg scored 7 unanswered runs in a 16-9 win. 1 ball and no strikes to Headley. 3-0. Lions in the lead, top of the second. Runner at third, and 2 down. Headley awaits the pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Excellent rise ball there by Sharavelli. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch fouled off to the right. Count is at 1-2. Well, she's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, and it just happened right there. A rise ball, and Headley went fishing Or is that another illegal pitch? Holy mahungus. That's the third of the inning. Now they're wondering what's going on. I mean, that was called immediately. I think she might be sliding that foot off the rubber. You can't do that. You've got to have the foot on the rubber as you release. So now the count is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A strikeout of Haluska was nullified. Then she eventually struck her out. So she's got to be coming off the rubber with that back foot somehow and getting an advantage that the field umpire is spotting. So Sharavelli and Headley are not done with each other. 2-2. 3 illegal pitches called in the second inning. I've never seen one, at least that I remember, in a game, let alone 3.5 innings. Well, Headley's got to watch out. She's going to throw that rise ball, undoubtedly. 2-2, swing and a miss, and that pitch was more belt level away. And CC Sharavelli strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and a runner left at third. An inning and a half complete. It's Lyons 3, Brush nothing on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. All right, here's the explanation I got from Travis Lefevre. Got to start with the hands apart, then come together and pitch. Like in baseball, you can't have them together, then separate them, then put them back together. That's a balk in baseball, and it's a very similar concept in softball. As we head to the bottom of the second inning, and 3 illegal pitches were called against Sharavelli, but she registered 3 strikeouts and has 5 in the game. Phoebe Mollenberg is the 8th hitter. 8-9-1 for Lyons, up 3-0. The pitch swung on and grounded right back to the circle on 2 hops. An easy throw to first. And Lefevre retires Mollenberg on 1 pitch. And here is Hannah Sharavelli, batting .290, another freshman in the starting lineup. Lyons is going to be very good for a few years with all these freshmen. Lefevre delivers, and that one hit her. Yeah, you could see that one. No shot of getting out of the way. That just kept riding in on the right-handed hitter, and the 9th hitter at that. That'll bring up El Magaldi. El Magaldi reached via catcher's obstruction on a 3-2 pitch. 1 on and 1 out. The offering, squaring to bunt and missed it completely. Runner to second, no throw. It's a stolen base standing up for Sharavelli. No balls and 1 strike to Magaldi. B-Diggers did not see her go. It was no play whatsoever. And now Magaldi can swing away. The pitch, squaring to bunt again, lays it down to third, but nope, foul. Got stuck in the batter's box. 0-2. I'm not sure why she's bunting. The runner already got the second. You can swing away with the RBI opportunity, especially with your number 1 hitter. But now if she bunts it foul, it would be an out, so now she will swing away. No balls and 2 strikes to Magaldi. 3-0 Lions, 1 out, 1 on, bottom 2. The pitch, outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 9 locations across northeast Colorado and Nebraska. Means there's always a Rudy's Tires close by. Rudy'sTires.com. The offering swung on and lifted into left field. Coming on and playing it on 1 hop is Castillo. Throw to third and safe. Boy, Sharavelli got away with one there, not sliding into third. She was nearly tagged by Lambert. It'll be a base hit. And quite frankly, the hits against Lefevre are just little fly balls. The ball has not been hit hard, and Castillo got a little bit of a late jump there. Here's Hagan, hit that soft liner to second. And the pitch squaring to bunt, lays it down right out in front. Charging is the pitcher, and there's no play. It'll be a base hit. Lefevre tried to tag out the runner, Sharavelli, but that was bunted perfectly. It's a base hit for Hagan. Give her the RBI, 4-0 Lions. Ava Vasquez will now hit. That's 2 consecutive hits and 5 in the game. Vasquez hit into a 1-6 fielder's choice her first time up. The offering, fouled back. Yeah, there really hasn't been one ball struck hard at all by Lyons. They're just placing it perfectly. One across, 2 on and 1 down, bottom of the second inning. Vasquez awaits for the right side, and that's a changeup. And what a scoop there by Ludgate. Oh, a tremendous play. In the left-handed hitter batting box there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Greta Winya is waiting to hit next. Lefevre pitches. Fisted foul off to the right. Yeah, this rally began with a 1-out hit by pitch with the bases empty. And then continued from there. It is 1-2 to Vasquez. And the offering in the dirt, blocked by Ludgate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. 4-0 Lions, bottom of the second. Lions looking for their 12th win. The Bee Diggers looking for their 6th victory. The pitch in the dirt, 3-2. To the catcher, Ava Vasquez, just a freshman. At second is McGaldy, Hagan at first. Payoff, fisted foul and off to the right. Again, another quality pitch thrown by Lefevre, but they're just fighting these off. I mean, this team, for Lions, they just don't strike out. They are tough. The pitch, and that's low. It's a walk. First walk issued, and the bases are loaded for Greta Winya. Winya had a base hit into right field her first time up. And Lions can break open the game in the second. The offering, swung on, grounded right back to the circle. The place to the plate, and they'll get the force right there. Well, Lefevre was looking to first, but nonetheless, they do get the lead runner. There's 2 down. Fielder's choice 1-2. And the bases are reloaded. But now with 2 down for Cece Sharavelli, and this is trouble. An excellent hitter. She hit that pop fly double her first time up. Sharavelli hitting .375 going into the game, and now 1 for 1. And the pitch upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Lions scored their 3 runs in the first inning with 2 outs. They've just got a run here in the second. 1 ball, no strikes. Hagan at third, Vasquez at second, Winya at first. And the pitch swung on and grounded right back. Nice backhanded play to Lefevre. The ball was dropped by Haluska. She's got to look that in. That throws there on the fly. The Bee Diggers, they just got away with one there, but you want to feel that crisp, and that's an excellent play by Lefevre. And the Bee Diggers get out of a major jam, allowing just 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and the bases were left loaded. We head to the 3rd inning in Lions. And the Bee Diggers are still right there, but they trail Lions 4-0 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Bee Diggers will be sending up the 8-9-1 hitters against Cece Sharavelli, and she has carved through this brush lineup. She struck out 5 over the first 2 innings. 4-0 Lions. It's Castillo, Wolf, and Avery Lefevre for Brush. Castillo hitting .368. The pitch, and that one hit her on a bounce on the left foot. Wow. Charavelli's pitched very well. That one got away from her completely. That resembled more of a roll than a pitch. Here is Molly Wolf, a 118 hitter. Let's see if she's squaring to bunt. Swing and a miss and a pitch up and away. No balls and 1 strike. Charavelli looking in. Now she's squaring to bunt, the offering, and that is bunted along the first base side, foul. 0-2 to Molly Wolf. Well, she knows now if she's bunting, she's got to put it in play. 0-2 to Wolf. Second base runner for Brush. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the rise ball. Wolf strikes out on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 6 for CC Charavelli. Now the Bee Diggers do have to adjust with 2 strikes. They're swinging at a lot of pitches that are up or up and away. Lefevre struck out to lead off the game. The pitch, up and away. Nice backhanded play by Vasquez. That prevents Castillo from going to second. 1 ball and no strikes. One-stop shopping does exist at Stubbs Gas and Oil. Gas, food, and all your travel accessories off I-76 and exit 66A in Wiggins. Up and away again. 2 balls, no strikes. Lyons leads 4-0 with 3 runs in the first and 1 in the second. We're in the top of the third. 2-0 to Lefevre. The pitch, swing and a miss. Above the letters, it's 2-1. That pitch is very, very intriguing to swing at when it's near the letters, but the Bee Diggers have to lay off. They're not catching up to that pitch. And the 2-1. Up and away. Throw back to first. Back and diving is Castillo. 3-1. And you have the heart of the order coming up for Brush. If Avery can reach first and second with 1 out would seem optimum. And taken for a strike. Was thinking about swinging. Didn't matter. Was a strike anyway. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the senior pitcher. And the offering. Swung on and fouled off to the right. Remains at 3-2. This is the second time now around the order for Charavelli. She struck out 6 of the first 9 Bee Diggers. This is where the Bee Diggers have got to adjust. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fisted in the air and caught by the first baseman, Wynia, 2 down. That was a major jam job by Charavelli as Lefevre is out number 2. Alicia Hernandez struck out in her first plate appearance. And the offering up and away off the glove of Vasquez to second, and the wild pitch is Castillo. Well, that was going to happen at some point. Vasquez has made tremendous plays in this 3rd inning on those pitches up and away, and that one was just too far out of her reach. As pitcher and catcher will meet. Again, the Bee Diggers and Sterling Tigers, weather permitting. There's going to be some rain coming up on Thursday, mid to late afternoon. 4 o'clock right here on 1010. 1 ball and no strikes to the second baseman, Alicia Hernandez. The pitch popped foul, not a play. Behind the backstop, it's 1-1. We've had some long games, at least on 10-10. Brush and Wells Central went over 2.5 last week on Thursday. Brush and Strasburg, 220. The pitch, change-up, swing and a miss. Well, that is pulling the string. She did right there. It is 1-2. And the offering. Rise ball up and away. Ball gets away. Throw to third is going to be late. And that's the second bead digger to reach third base in Castillo. Hernandez looking to capitalize. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The offering and a check swing foul. Oh, man, that's a break. She caught a break there. Didn't want to swing and luckily made contact. If not, that would have ended the half inning. And you don't want Brisa leading off an inning. You want her up there with runners on base. 2-2 to Hernandez. The pitch, swing and a miss. And again, they are not adjusting to that rise ball. They've got to adjust to the rise ball. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the third. The Bee Diggers are still looking for their first hit and their first run. 4-0 Lions on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Bee Diggers got out of a bases-loaded jam in the bottom of the second with 1 out as Avery Lefevre did an incredible job on back-to-back balls, grounded right back to the circle, but Lyons does have a 4-0 lead. And here is Anna Santisteban, who had a base hit her first time up. That one is low. 1 ball and no strikes. 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Ganzel and Mollenberg for Lions. Lefevre threw just 41 pitches. Well, that's quite a bit, but she did battle as well over the first 2 innings. The offering, down and in, 2 balls and no strikes. Lefevre's allowed, 5 hits in the game. 1 walk and a strikeout and a hit batter. 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and lifted towards the second baseman, Hernandez. And on that little looper, she makes the grab, 1 out. Both pitchers are doing a nice job of jamming the opposing hitters. Meza Ganzel was Lefevre's only strikeout victim. And most of the balls put in play have been middle right, not too much on the left side. Pitch from Lefevre. Swung on and lifted on the right side. Hernandez, second baseman, goes out, makes the left glove grab, if that's even correct English. She made the catch. 2 down. Yeah, the one-handed catch with a glove on her left hand. Okay. Here is Phoebe Mollenberg, who grounded back to the circle. So Lefevre, after throwing 41 pitches in the first 2 innings, has tossed just 4 to get 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Mollenberg at 0 for 1. Right there for a strike at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. Good pitching and defense will keep the Bee Diggers in the game until they can figure out. Phoebe checked at Cece Charavelli, who does have 7 strikeouts in the first 3 frames. And the pitch to Mollenberg. Swung on and grounded foul. To the right of Ludgate, it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Mollenberg. Let's go right here. Get this inning over with right now. The pitch fouled. Oh, man, that pitch was up in the zone. Nice pitch by Lefevre and just a 3-quarter swing. Nice defensive swing by Mollenberg, just staying alive. We'll see another 0-2 pitch to the center fielder for Lions. And here it is. Swung on and tapped foul up the third base side. It appeared that she took something off that pitch. It'll stay at 0-2, but this is the 5th pitch of the sequence coming up to Phoebe Mollenberg. Ludgate gets the sign, lays it down. No balls, 2 strikes. The offering, low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lions with 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second. No base runner yet in the third. And the offering swung on, hit right back to the circle. The underhand toss by Lefevre, and it's a 1-2-3 inning in the third. Let's head to the fourth. It's Lyons 4, Brush nothing on the Eastern Plains Sports Network. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Brush in the visiting half of the fourth inning. And the story right now is CeCe Charavelli. She has struck out 7 of the first 11 Brush hitters as Lyons leads 4-0. Brisa Aguirre Garcia grounded to short in her first plate appearance. Yeah, they've got to stop swinging at pitches at the letters or above. A lot of rise balls, and the Bee Diggers are falling for it. If they can make her bring it down, that'll increase their chances of making solid contact. But he said 0 for 1, the pitch. Right there, that's another example. I mean, that pitch is that's closer to neck level than it is to belt level. It's 0-1. I mean, they keep doing that, you can forget about any chance of even competing. And the pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, they've got to pick out a zone and stick with it. 1-1 to Brisa. Charavelli to the plate. Swing and a miss. That was on the outer half. It's 1-2. To a very talented junior shortstop for Brush, Brisa Aguirre Garcia. The pitch, swing and a miss, just above belt level. And a rare strikeout. Brisa, there's one down, strikeout number 8 for CeCe Charavelli. You're almost thinking now of your Brush, you want to bunt your way on. The offering, out, a strike. Oh boy. That was a pitcher strike, and I'm not sure a legal one. On the outside corner at the knees, it's 0-1 to Haluska. And the offering way outside. Count levels at 1-1. The Bee Diggers have had 2 base runners. Reese Lambert was walked in the second, and Karima Castillo was hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss. And Charavelli's pitching away to Haluska. She's going to have to tap it to the left side. If she opens up like she has, you can't pull that pitch. She's going away. You got to go left side. And the 1-2. And that's a called strike 3. Wow. On the outer half, just above belt level, strikeout number 9 for CeCe Charavelli. First called third strike. Here's Lambert. She was stranded at third after she walked. The offering swung on and grounded to the second baseman, misplayed, and she's going to reach. McGaldy botched an easy play. That was a one-hopper and somehow didn't look it into the glove, and Lyons has committed their second error of the game. Yeah, she's not going to get many easier plays than that, a one-hopper, and somehow didn't see it in. Here's Brianna Ludgate, who struck out her first time up. Both teams have 2 errors in the game. Swing and a miss on a rise ball, up and in. No balls and 1 strike. Charavelli gets the sign from Vasquez. The offering popped up third base side, foul territory, now drifting fair along the line. Santisteban makes the catch. It was a fair ball just inside the line after drifting on the initial swing. The Bee Diggers, no runs, no hits. 1 Lions error and 1 left. 3.5 complete. Lions 4, Brush nothing on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 4-0 Lions as we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. And of the 12 outs committed by Brush, 9 have been via the strikeout from right-hander CeCe Charavelli. This is Hannah Charavelli, hit by a pitcher first time up, and she scored in the 2nd inning. Pitch from Lefevre. Upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Weldona, just past the top of the hour in Northeast Colorado. And the pitch, swing and a miss, threw it right by Hannah Sharavelli. It's 1-1. Bay Diggers coming off a 3-1 weekend, beating Ray Yuma, Lyman, and Fort Lupton, losing to Rocky Ford. Swing and a miss on a pitch at the letters. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hannah Sharavelli. Avery's looking really solid this afternoon. The pitch, low. And forget about just the way she's pitching. She is fielding her position. Lefevre's got several assists in this game as well, which has been a key for Brush staying in this one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lefevre to the plate, and that one bounces in. 3-2. Oh, this is a big sequence coming up. That leadoff hitter, when they get on, they normally score. Got to get this one now, especially to the 9-hitter. 3-2, and that one bounces in. It's a walk. Second walk issued by Lefevre. And here is Elma Galdi. Has been on base twice, a catcher's interference, and a single. And McGaldy, a junior. Inside the batter's box for Lyons. The offering, squaring to bunt, lays it down third base side. Fielded by Lambert, throw to first is in time. Excellent play by Lambert. Sacrifice goes 5-2, 1 out. That's the defense the Bee Diggers have got to play. Make it 5-3, check that. 1 down for Leora Hagan. Lined out, and then she reached in a bunt single. 1 for 2 in the game. The pitch, change-up, swing and a miss. Wow, that was dirty. On the outside edge there. And Hagan was anticipating a lot more heat than that string that Lefevre pulled. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch, that's right there, strike 2. Belt level with some mustard behind that one. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lyons leads Brush 4-0. Runner at second, 1 down, 0-2 to Hagan. Lefevre pitches, and that one bounces in. Runner takes off for third, the throw, the tag, and out at third base. Well, not only was Sharavelli out, that's the second time in the game that she tried to take third and not slide. And she was caught stealing easily on the perfect throw from Ludgate, 2-5, 2 down. And now it's 1-2. Now you can get out of this with 1 pitch and face the minimum for the second straight inning. Hagan awaits. Swung on, popped foul. Out of play over the Brush dugout on the first base side. Remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Leora Hagan. Lefevre ready, getting the sign is Ludgate. Laying it down. And the pitch, change-up fouled. Off to the right. Remains at 2-2, or check that, 1-2. And the Bee Diggers can stay here at 4-0, but they've got to figure out what to do on the offensive end. That has been a mystery so far for Brush. The pitch, upstairs. Ball 2, strike 2. With 2 down and the bases empty in the home half of the 4th inning. Avery Lefevre delivers. Swing and a miss on a pitch away. And it's a strikeout of Leora Hagan, her second strikeout of the inning and third of the game. It ends up being an inning where she faces the minimum. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Let's head to the fifth inning. Lyons leads Brush 4-0 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. I'm John Beltran back at Lyons High School where the Bee Diggers trail 4-0. Moving to the fifth inning, bottom of the order, Michelle Headley, Karima Castillo, and Molly Wolf. 9 strikeouts for CC Sharavelli. Struck out the side in order in the second after 2 in the first. She just kept it going. Bee Diggers looking for that one solid swing to get them going. Remember, they were down to Strasburg 9-1 in the fourth inning, and all of a sudden they got going with 4 in the inning and then 4 more in the fifth. The pitch inside. Hadley struck out her first at bat. Tall right-handed hitter. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch swung on and grounded foul along the third base side. Count evens at 1-1. Rockies coming up tonight right after this game against the Chicago Cubs from Coors Field, right on 1010 KSIR, not a web game. The pitch outside. Ball 2, strike 1. To Michelle Headley to lead off the fifth inning. The pitch, that's up and away. There you go, lay off that stuff. 3-1. Lay off those pitches up in the zone. 3-1, and that's not even close, up and in. Oh, wait, was there a strike in there? Like now it's 3-2. I guess there must have been a strike in there that I thought was a ball. All right, now it's 3-2. The pitch swung on, popped foul, out of play. I don't know which one it was. Either way. Yeah, there must have been a pitch that was borderline, and I never saw a strike signal. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the opening hitter of the fifth inning, Michelle Headley. The offering, and that's inside. That's a walk, down and in. It's a walk either way, whether it was on 5 or 6 pitches or 7. That's the third base runner for Brush. Castillo was hit by a pitch and stranded at third. Scoring to bunt, the pitch, and that's a strike runner to second, and the throw is backed up by McGaldy. No chance to get the speedy Headley. Didn't even have to slide. Runner in scoring position. No balls and 1 strike on Karima Castillo. 4-0 Lions in the fifth. The runs were scored in the first 2 innings. The offering inside. 1-1. If you can somehow get to Brisa in this inning, the Bee Diggers will score at least a couple of runs. The pitch swung on, grounded foul. Late swing towards the first base side. It's 1-2. And now if you're Brush, you know she's going with a rise ball. When she's had 2 strikes, she pitches up in the zone, and the Bee Diggers have been biting. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, but that was down in the zone, down and in. Castillo strikes out, strikeout number 10. Here's Molly Wolf, who struck out on 3 pitches her first time up. With a runner at second and 1 out, scoring to bunt. Changeup lays it down right out in front, and they're going to pick it up late. There was hesitation, and nobody picked it up until Sharavelli. That's going to be scored a base hit. And excellent, but that bunt was so good by Wolf, it confused the pitcher Sharavelli and the catcher Vasquez, and neither one picked it up until it was too late. And how about this? The Bee Diggers have their first hit of the game. And here's Lefevre trying to help her own cause. That's as good a bunt, at least out in front of the plate, as you can get. The pitch, changeup is in the dirt. Wolf takes off for second on the wild pitch. And now 2 runners in scoring position. 1 ball and no strikes to Avery Lefevre. Struck out and popped out. 0 for 2. The pitch. Fouled, and that pitch was up in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike, and even Coach Odell telling her, bring that down. Those pitches are very tough to get on top of. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lefevre. The offering, very high. Ball 2, strike 1. 1 big pop, and you can cut the lead in half. A base hit into the outfield could make it 4-2 with speed on the bases. Hadley at third, Wolf at second. Ball 2, strike 1. The pitch, fisted foul. Man, not allowing Lefevre to extend those arms. Everything is inside. She might have to open up on that pitch. 2-2. And apparently they've run out of softballs here, at least for a second. Covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better Electric, better does matter. 970-521-1030. Here's the situation, top of the 5th inning. Lyons leads Brush 4-0. The Beatniggers have their biggest threat with 1 out and 2 on. And Avery Lefevre at the plate, 2-2 count. The pitch, up and away. It's 3-2. Oh, man, you can certainly do something in this inning with Alicia and Brisa coming up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Chervelli to the plate, and that's ball 4. It was a rise ball, but Lefevre took the pitch, and it missed, and the bases are loaded. Well, Alicia's got to be disciplined because she struck out in her first 2 plate appearances. Got to be disciplined right now. Make her bring it down. The pitch swung on and grounded to third, and stepping on the bag for the force out as a run scores in Headley is Anna Santisteban. So Molly Wolf is forced out at third, but the Beatniggers now trail just 4-1. That fielder's choice goes 5 unassisted. And here's Brisa Aguirre Garcia, grounded out and struck out. She's the tying run. She's got the only 2 home runs for Brush this year. And she's up in a situation you love to be up in with runners on base. The pitch, upstairs with a rise ball. Yeah, Lefevre and Hernandez don't have to be too aggressive because if Brisa hits it well, they can walk home. 1 ball and no strikes. You know, I'm wondering if they're going to pitch around her to get to Haluska. That, if you're Lions, you might think about that. The number 1 rule in baseball and softball, you do not let the opposing team's best player beat you. They might pitch around her, but we'll find out. 1 ball, no strikes. Lefevre will lead off of, or be at second base. No lead yet, obviously. Hernandez at first. 1 ball and no strikes to Brisa. And the pitch, and that is inside. 2-0. 2-0 to the junior shortstop. And the pitch, and that is a strike. Wow. Wow, that is a borderline strike. That looked like it was a little bit above the letters. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss. Up at the letters, it's 2-2. 2 balls. Illegal again, 3-1. So that swing did not count. 3-1 to Aguirre Garcia. Yeah, she's got to separate, then put them together and pitch. You can't. You got to be consistent. If not, that's the 4th illegal pitch she's been called for in this game. 3 balls, 1 strike. With 2 on and 2 out, Lyons leads 4-1. And Well, let's end the discussion here. They're not going to change that call, so they can discuss it all they want. They're certainly not going to change the call. 3-1. Here to Brisa Aguirre Garcia off the illegal pitch. Awaiting, here it is. Swung on and fisted foul up the third base side. 3-2. Well, the runners will be going off the release. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 across in the top of the 5th inning. Charavelli to the plate. Oh, a called strike 3. Oh, man, just above the letters. Brisa strikes out for the second time in the game. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 2 left for Brush. 11 strikeouts for C.C. Charavelli. 4 1/2 innings are in the books. The Bee Diggers are on the board, but they trail Lyons in Lyons 4-1 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. I'm John Beltran as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lyons 4, Brush 1. The Bee Digger pitching and defense looking to keep them in this game. Ava Vasquez, Greta Winya, and C.C. Charavelli. The meat of the order for Lyons. The Bee Diggers have stranded 5 in the game. Lyons has left 4 on base. Vasquez at 0 for 1. The pitch. Swung on, lined, and caught by the second baseman Hernandez on that backspin changeup. 1 down. Here's Greta Winya. Singled and hit into a fielder's choice. 1 for 2 in the game. Lyons has 5 hits. The Bee Diggers with a bunt single by Molly Wolf accounting for the only hit. The offering. Swung on, grounded right side, and fair. It might hit the bag, then it hit the umpire. Well, now is it foul? I thought he signaled fair. Nope, it's going to be a foul ball. I thought he pointed. Okay, the home plate umpire called it foul. Have these guys met? I don't know if they've met before today. It's very odd. I thought it was foul off the bat because it's 0-1. But the field umpire clearly was pointing that it was fair. No balls and 1 strike. Lefevre to the plate. Swung on and grounded left side. Lambert's got it at third. And a perfect throw to first for the out. Lambert to Haluska, 2 down. Well, this resembles the 3rd inning. And again, the Bee Diggers have not committed an error since the 1st inning. Charavelli has doubled and grounded right back to the circle. The pitch and the changeup stayed up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Lefevre has thrown 69 pitches through 4 2/3. But 2 down and the base is empty. And the offering. Swung on and popped up into center. Headley's going back, still going back, reaches out and makes the catch. Headley had to keep going, but was able to make the over-the-shoulder catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Avery Lefevre. Let's head to the 6th. It's Lyons 4, Brush 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Lyons leads Brush 4-1 as we head to the 6th inning. This will be Tegan Haluska, Reese Lambert, and Brianna Ludgate against right-hander C.C. Charavelli, who threw 5 innings and 90 pitches, has struck out 11, walked 3, and hit a batter. And the only hit was a 5th inning bunt single from Molly Wolf. Haluska struck out twice. The pitch way outside. And I think for Haluska, you've got to go to left field. You've got to go to the left side. You can't pull this pitcher. especially going away like she has. And the offering. Outside again, 2-0. Sharavelli's had at least one strikeout in each of the first 5 innings. And now at 2-0, you probably take a pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Well, she swung at it, but that's the right idea. That's the right idea. Go the other way. 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, you certainly want to go to the left side, because everything has been up and away here to the left-handed hitting Haluska. The offering, strike 2, outside corner. That would have been a perfect pitch to just tap it the other way. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Bee Digger first baseman. The pitch, up and away. Ball 3, strike 2. Oh, a critical pitch coming up with Brush down by 3 in the 6th inning. 3-2, way outside. No, that's a ball. Yep, that's definitely a ball. Low and away, and Haluska walks, the 4th walk issued by Sharavelli. Reese Lambert has walked and aboard on an error. She's had the best approach so far for the Bee Diggers, without a doubt. The pitch, foul tipped into the glove. Runner goes to second. Nobody's there, and it sails into center field. Got to stay right there for your Haluska. Well, it was foul tipped. Yeah, she's going to have to go back. No balls and 1 strike. Now I believe we're going to have a courtesy runner. So the Bee Diggers they'll have the Gracie will be out there at first. Gracie Martinez is the courtesy runner for Brush. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch, down and in. The count levels at 1-1 to Lambert. Lyons leads 4-1, top of the 6th inning, and this is a perfect day for anything. 72 degrees at first pitch, swung on and lifted, and it's going to be caught by the second baseman, McGaldy. Didn't have much sting on that ball. Still at 72 degrees. That just jammed Lambert. And there's 1 out. Here's Brianna Ludgate. Struck out and popped to third. 0 for 2. This will be pitch number 100 for Sharavelli. Swing and a miss and a rise ball. And that is the pitch Brush cannot swing at. Sharavelli has mastered that against these Bee Diggers today. No balls and 1 strike, and the pitch. Changeup swung on and missed, runner to second, and it's a stolen base for Martinez. And Ludgate was fooled very badly, very badly. She swung at that pitch well before it got there. Got to watch it out of the hand. 0-2 to Brianna. The pitch, swing and a miss. You can't swing at that. That was neck high in the rise ball. But she's not the only one. 12 strikeouts for Sharavelli. Brush has just not adjusted. Some of the players have, but it's 2 down. Here's Michelle Headley, struck out and walked. She's going to keep throwing it if Brush keeps swinging at it, and that's the problem. The pitch, changeup is outside. Got a runner in scoring position. The Bee Diggers tallied their lone run 1 inning ago. 1 ball and no strikes to Michelle Headley. The offering, upstairs, 2-0. At this point, we'll see if she's swinging away. Might not be a bad idea to take a pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch, well, she's going to take it anyway, and it's ball 3, down and in. Gracie Martinez, the courtesy runner, with a stolen base after Haluska walked. Castillo's on deck. She's been on base in this game. 3-0, not even close. Upstairs, runner to third. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Martinez is out. Why did she take off? That is a monumental base running error. I have no idea what happened there. She was out by 10 feet at third base, and that is a humongous mistake. The tying run was going to come up to the plate after the walk to Headley, and the Bee-Diggers strand a runner. We head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Lyons 4, Brush 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's head to the bottom of the sixth inning. 4-1, Lions in the lead. The Bee-Diggers have played an excellent game. Just had a huge base running miscue there with Gracie Martinez. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if she was told to take third, but she was out by a mile. Lefevre delivers, and that pitch is up in the zone. Ball 1 to Anna Santisteban. Singled and lined to second. 6, 7, and 8 for Lions in the home half of the sixth inning. The pitch right there for a strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Lefevre has pitched extremely well in this game. This is a very, very good outing. Just got to finish it off in this bottom of the sixth inning. And the pitch scooped up in the dirt by Ludgate, 2-1. Ganzel and Mollenberg to follow. Lyons has not scored since the second inning. The 3-run first is the difference in the game. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch rides inside. 3-1. To Santisteban. Righty against righty. And the offering. And that is a strike. Oh, man, top of the zone. 3-2. That is the top, but that was very similar to the pitch that Brisa struck out on. Very top of the zone, so they're going to give it to the pitcher. 3-2. Even though she threw the bat, but Santisteban back of the box. And the pitch, and that one didn't get to the plate. Tried to throw a changeup. And Lefevre issues a walk to lead off the inning. That's her third walk. Mesa Ganzel struck out and popped a second. 0 for 2. And the pitch, and that one rolls up there to the screen. To second is going to be Santisteban. 1 ball and no strikes. Got to keep it at 4-1 to have any semblance of a shot. Although you start with the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the 7th. Ganzel waits. The pitch. Up and away. 2-0. Up to Lefevre right now to keep him in the ballgame. 2 balls and no strikes. With a runner at second, nobody out, bottom of the 6th inning. Lions with a 3-run lead, 4-1. And the pitch. That's low. And a runner to third, the throw, the tag. And safe. She got around the tag at third. Santisteban slid on the outside of the bag. 3 balls and no strikes. Could have used an out there because Lefevre is struggling now to find the zone. At 3-0. And the pitch. Swung on, lined, base hit into left center field on a 3-0. Scoring is Santisteban, RBI single for Ganzel. Lions 5, Brush 1. That's the hardest hit ball in the game by either side. Phoebe Mollenberg is grounded to the circle twice. First time that Lions has scored since the second frame. Pitch bunted foul to the backstop. No balls and 1 strike. We'll have the post-game show coming up. And we'll have a little programming coming up before Rockies on deck takes over at 6 o'clock with the Rockies and Cubs at 6:40. 0-1 to Mollenberg. And the offering up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll set the Bee Digger schedule after this Thursday game against Sterling that we'll have at 4 o'clock from Brush, weather permitting. The offering, bunted foul to the backstop. The host Platte Valley next Tuesday on the road against Tinmouth. And that's a really good salt. Well, no, they're 1-13. I was thinking of their another sport. That's one the Bee Digger should handle. 1-2 on Phoebe Mollenberg. The pitch in the dirt, gets away, but not far enough for the runner to advance. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out to run across in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lyons with a 5-1 lead. This is the number 8 hitter in the lineup. The pitch, swing and a miss. A strikeout of Phoebe Mollenberg by Avery Lefevre. Strikeout number, let's see, I thought it was more than 3. Yeah, I guess it's the 3rd strikeout. 1 down. Sharavelli hit by a pitch and walk the pitch, and that one bounces up there, skips away, and the runner to second off the wild pitch. Genzel now in scoring position. I thought she had, only 3 strikeouts. Nonetheless, it's an excellent performance from Lefevre through 5 1/3. The offering, squaring to bunt, lays it down third base side. Lambert fields, throws to first, and that's going to be late. It'll be a base hit for Sharavelli. Here's Elma Galdi. 1 for 1, a catcher's interference, singled and a sac bunt. Lyons looking for another insurance run. And the offering, squaring to bunt, and she missed it. Throw back to third, and the tag in late. No balls and 1 strike. Outstanding throw by Ludgate, but Genzel got right back in. Runners at the corners. The infield is playing back. The pitch, squaring to bunt, and it bounces up there, and it rolls to the screen. Wild pitch runner to second, and Sharavelli, however, holding up at third was Genzel. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the Bee Diggers are playing back except on the corners. Lambert is playing in at third, maybe bracing for a bunt. The offering, squaring to bunt, and it's laid down third base side fair. Lambert looks at third, throws to first wide, and a run's going to score. It's 6-1. That'll be an error on the third baseman, Lambert. The throw would have had her. But did they call her out? Did they call her out at first? Oh, man. Well, let's see. Did they call her out at first? Well, now she's got to be out if she's back in the dugout. Well, that's got to be, boy, that throw is wide. It's 6-1 either way, but all right. Pitch is swung on and fouled. There's 2 down, but there's no doubt that she was safe at first. That throw was wide of the target, but hey, the Bee Diggers will take it. So no error, and give the RBI, and it's 0-1 here to Leora Hagan, who's 1 for 3. And the pitch outside. Yeah, when Haluska caught it at first, she wasn't that close to the bag, to be honest with you. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, a runner at third. 6-1 Lions. And the pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch down in the zone. 1-2. To Leora Hagan. Lefevre looks in. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. The ball in the dirt. Ludwig's going to have to throw her out, and does, to finish off the strikeout. And that's probably the way it should finish off here for Avery Lefevre. Outstanding performance. Although Lyons scores a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors and 1 left. Let's head to the 7th inning. The Bee Diggers need a significant rally. It's Lyons 6, Brush 1 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. We move to the 7th. Lyons 6, Brush 1. It is Karima Castillo, Molly Wolf, and Avery Lefevre. CC Sharavelli has limited the Bee Diggers to 1 hit. It was a bunt single by Wolf in the 5th inning. Castillo hit by a pitch and struck out. Sharavelli with 12 strikeouts in the game. The pitch, swing and a miss. On the inside corner, it's 0-1. Lefevre threw just 94 pitches in 6 innings. This is Sharavelli's 108th upstairs. And that's going to happen when you record that many strikeouts. 1 ball and 1 strike. To the left fielder, Castillo. The pitch. And fisted foul. That ball in on the hands. 1-2. Lyons is 3 outs away from improving to 12-2. This is kind of like the team they were 3 years ago during the pandemic year. They won a bunch of games. The offering swung on and fisted foul up the first base side. On the ground, it remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Karima Castillo. The Bee Diggers scored their lone run in the 5th inning. Lyons with 3 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 6th. The offering, swing and a miss, and that pitch was way above the letters. Strikeout number 13, Castillo's out number 1. Molly Wolf struck out, and then a bunt single. Sharavelli, the right-hander, the pitch. Swung on and lifted towards right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Molly Wolf goes the other way. She has the only 2 hits for Brush. That was an off-speed pitch, but a nice job of hitting it to right field. And Wolf, out of the 9 hole, is 2 for 3. And here is Avery Lefevre. Struck out, popped out, and walked 0 for 2. And time is called. Lefevre back in the box. The offering. Changeup is lifted down the left field line. That could be trouble. That's going to drop for a base hit. Wolf to second. Lefevre out in front of that pitch, but hit it in the right spot. In front of the charging Mesa Ganzel. Well, how about this? This could get interesting with Brisa on deck. The tying run is in the hole, so you still need base runners. Alicia is 0 for 3. Has struck out twice and grounded to third. The offering, swing and a miss. Got to lay off that pitch. You know what? If she would have hit that ball, would have done nothing. Set the zone. That was just not a pitch to swing at. And the offering, swung on and fouled. That's the pitch to swing at, but way late, 0-2. Well, you know what's happening now. Here comes the rise ball. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and 2 on. 6-1 Lions, top 7. 13 strikeouts for Sharavelli. Up and away. 1-2. Yeah, the 2 things that Sharavelli's done well, the rise ball and those inside pitches. The offering. There's the rise ball again off the glove of Vasquez. And Wolf to third, Lefevre to second. Off the wild pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alicia Hernandez. The Bee Diggers looking to inch closer, down to their final 2 outs. Wind and pitch, swung on and lifted for, was it caught? No, a base hit into left field, a diving attempt by the shortstop. It's going to score a run. Hagan nearly had it off the dive to her right at 6-2. As Wolf scores, Hernandez has brushed his 3rd consecutive hit. All of a sudden, the Bee Diggers have 4 in the game. That was a nice dive out there by the shortstop, Hagan. Thank you. There was another illegal pitch, but they're going to allow the play to be completed. The Bee Diggers had the option, so the base hit is awarded there to Hernandez. And now the Bee Diggers will have a courtesy runner at first. It is 6-2. Angelique Schrum is the courtesy runner at first. And incredibly enough, the Bee Diggers have the tying run on deck. Well, and you've got your leading hitter going into the game. Brisa Aguirre Garcia, 0 for 3 in this one, grounded out and struck out twice. Well, this is her time to deliver. Forget about the first 3 plate appearances. Haluska leads the team in RBI. She's on deck. Charavelli struck out the first hitter, Castillo, but then base hits by Wolf, Lefevre, and Hernandez have made it 6-2. Runners at first and third. And here comes Brisa with 1 swing. She can make this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that one hit her in the foot. Holy mahungus, that one deflected off her left foot, and the bases are loaded. Wow. And here is Haluska, who has struck out twice and walked. The last 4 Bee Diggers have reached. And Haluska waits. The offering swung on and fouled. That's a solid swing. Just a little bit late and under it. The tying run is at the plate for Brush. Just the fact that they have put themselves in this position is pretty much remarkable. No balls and 1 strike. And now another courtesy runner. Looks like Gabby Carrera. Not sure, I can't even read the last. Gabby's at first. This got shaded out. No. No balls and 1 strike. All right, so we have 2 courtesy runners on for Brush, and Avery Lefevre at third. No balls and 1 strike to Tegan Haluska. The pitch, strike on the outside corner at the knees. It's 0-2. Reese Lambert, who's had some good plate appearances, is on deck. No balls, 2 strikes. The offering, swing and a miss. She wasn't close to that one. That was a tough plate appearance there for Haluska. She strikes out on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 14. But Lambert has walked aboard on an error and lined out. Lambert is the only player in this lineup that has not struck out today for Brush. The pitch, swung on and popped foul. No balls and 1 strike. Every Bee Digger in this lineup has struck out with the exception of Reese Lambert, and she's at the plate. And the pitch, swung on and grounded slowly to third, and stepping on the bag for the force and ending the game for Lyons is Anna Santisteban, forcing out Schrum. And the game is over. The Bee Diggers threatened in that final inning. Oh, man, did they threaten. They leave the bases loaded. They had 3 consecutive hits as Lyons wins the game by a score of 6-2. We'll take a 1-minute break. Lyons 6, Brush 2 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Beat Digger post-game show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Get a full plan of seed, food, and water for your field. Call Dusty or Roxy, 970-571-2024. Advanced Agri Solutions. Lyons win 6-2, 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Lyons, 5 left on base. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 9 left on base for Brush. The winning pitcher was CC Chiaravelli with 14 strikeouts. The loss to Avery Lefevre, who pitched very well. Time of the game, 1 hour and 47 minutes, and the difference really was in the first inning. Lyons got on the board on an RBI single, and all 3 runs scored with 2 down, by the way. Greta Winya with an RBI single. CC Chiaravelli with a run-scoring double made it 2-0. And then she scored on the back end of a double steal, making it 3-0. Lyons added a run in the second inning. The Beat Diggers finally got on the board as Molly Wolf had the first base hit for Brush and a bunt single. And then she would eventually check that Headley scored because Wolf was forced down on a fielder's choice. Michelle Headley scored on a fielder's choice from Alicia Hernandez, making it 4-1. Lions tallied 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Beat Diggers fought back with back-to-back base hits in the 7th from Wolf, Lefevre, and Hernandez. But Lyons moves to 12-2 overall with a victory. And the Beat Diggers fall to 5-6. And updating the Patriot League standings, the Beat Diggers are now 0-4 in league play. And Lyons at 6-1. So that's a big win for Lyons in league play. Our next game, weather permitting, is coming up on Thursday when the Beat Diggers entertain a very talented Sterling Tiger team. I'm John Beltran with a final score once again on a gorgeous Tuesday afternoon in Lyons. Lyons 6, Brush 2. The Rockies and Cubs are minutes away with Rockies on deck on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.